All right, we have a beautiful chair here. We have a Quantum Edge 3 Stretto power chair. The Stretto power chair is part of the Quantum family, but the Stretto power chair is more narrow. So it has everything else that the Quantum has. It's also a Quantum, but it's called the Stretto, and it is it's narrow. It's only 22 inches wide. So from outside the wheel is 22 instead of being 24 to 25 inches. This one here has 33 miles. It was used for less than 2 months. It is fully loaded. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. It has all kinds of other goodies on this chair. So if you're looking for a smaller Quantum power chair to get around your house, you may want to look at this one. So the first thing we're going to show is how to make all the functions work. On this one, you have to go through the joystick. When you go through the joystick, you just hit the button over here on the left side, the one you turn the power on. You keep going forward until you see a picture of your seat on the screen. So I'm going to keep going forward. Now I see a picture of the seat. The seat's going to turn yellow. So the only thing we want yellow right now is the cushion where my hand is, the bottom cushion, because I want the seat to go up. If that cushion is not yellow by itself, just move the joystick sideways and the color will change. So if I move it sideways, there we go. Now it's just yellow on the seat. Now you use your joystick back and forth to go up and down. So if I push it back, you see the seat going up. You're going to start roughly at 22 inches. By the time you're all the way up, you'll be at 34 inches. That's 12 inches of seat lift in less than 12 seconds. Okay? As you can see it right there, we're almost all the way to the top. The nice thing about this, even though you're elevated to the top, you can still drive this chair at a really good speed. I can't show you in here how fast it would go, but you can drive the chair with the seat elevated. Let's look at the base on the chair. I'm going to turn this wheel around so we can see better. This chair, folks, weighs over 400 pounds. So because it's fully loaded with motors and all kinds of accessories to make it comfortable. So first of all, it's a mid-wheel drive. Mid-wheel drive means your drive wheels is about, this one may not be exactly in the middle, but it's really considered a mid-wheel drive. With a mid-wheel drive, you're always going to have a wheel on the ground in front that swivels and a wheel in the back on the ground that swivels, because when you turn, these wheels will turn sideways, okay? This is 14-inch solid tires. They're not going to mark your floor, just like these will not mark your floor. You have an anchor point here and here. You have 2 on this side, 2 on the opposite side. You have 4 anchor points. This is where you secure your chair if you're going to transport this chair right here, okay? You can see the suspension. There's a shock like this in each corner of the chair. This is why with the weight of this chair, the suspension, the weight of the chair is going to give you such a good ride. If you watch me, I'm going to push down. You can see the back suspension right here when I'm pushing down, okay? You have a motor for each wheel. So you can see the motor on this wheel right here, and you have the same thing on the opposite side. These motors are connected directly to the wheel. There's no chain, no belt, no noise, no mess, okay? Directly connected to the hub of the wheel. Now, if I want to push this chair, you can see it's not going anywhere. But if you turn the power off, and the reason you want the power off, you want no resistance in the motor. Power is off. You would go to this yellow lever, push it down, watch this. See this? It's already in neutral. You have to do both sides. Then the chair becomes neutral. When you're done, put it back in gear. Then you can turn your power back on. You can actually see the armature for the seat lift. That's on the up position right now. This is the actuator for the seat lift. Just a very well constructed chair. We're going to turn the power back on. And now we're going to go back to the seating system. And now we're going to bring the seat down, okay? So let me move it back to the seat. While the seat's going down, let's talk about this. This is called a swing away joystick. I took it from here to here. This enables you to get closer to a dining table without damaging your joystick or without having to raise the arm like this to get close to a dining table, okay? If you're left-handed, we can put the joystick on the left side with no problem at all. The next feature I'm going to show is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the bottom right here goes back. Of course, if the bottom goes back, it's going to take the legs and the back because they're all connected together. This is great benefit, medical benefit if you want to relieve pressure off your bottom, you want to relieve pressure off your back, you just want to relax, or you want to have circulation in your legs. So right now I'm going to switch over to the feet. Now remember, this chair is adjustable. If you weigh 100 pounds, or 250 pounds, we can adjust this chair to fit your body size. Now, because it's a smaller power chair, it's not going, it doesn't, you would want someone really big in here because it would defeat the purpose. We'd have to make the seat wider than 22 inches, then you might as well go to a full Quantum. So here's your legs up in the air. I just want to show you. That's a little extreme, but if you're only halfway tilted, let's just say you were tilted halfway, say right here, your feet are still higher than your body, okay? So far we've done the seat lift, the tilt, the legs. The last function is called the recline. So the recline is when the back right here goes back by, here we go, goes back by itself. So the back is going back by itself right here. This is called the electric recline. And as you notice, the arms do flip up. So if you transfer from the side, this is how far the back would go, and you could transfer from the side, okay? This is called the electric recline. So I'm going to bring the recline back up and the feet back down at the same time. I'm doing two, I have the feet yellow and I have the back yellow. The back's coming up, the feet are coming down, and now we're going to be, let's have the feet. You want to keep those feet out a little bit like this. And now we're going to bring the back up. There we go, driving position. Okay, now we're going to put it back in drive. So I told you earlier it's a mid-wheel drive. So what that means, let me put it a little bit faster. So a mid-wheel drive, if you're inside your home, it will turn on its own leg. Now if you're inside the home, you're going to have the legs all the way in. As a matter of fact, let me show you the legs all the way in. So if you have the feet all the way in like this inside your home, then you go to drive it. This would be your turning radius. You see how it turns on its own length? So let's talk about the seat. So the seat on this chair is 18 by 18. As I said, we can adjust it to 16, 14, whatever size you need on this chair, we can adjust it. It does have a safety belt. It has a custom headrest. This is a huge headrest. If this is too big on this chair, let us know. We have smaller headrests. But this headrest right here, folks, is adjustable. If you open it up right here, there's a bar right here. You can put an Allen screw. You can make the headrest go as close as you can or as wide as you want, okay? This is a fully adjustable headrest. It's a really expensive headrest. Back here we have what's called an attendant control. So if you have someone who cannot drive their chair or you need to drive the chair for them for a while, you just switch it over here like this, or over here maybe. And now I can drive the chair from here. See, back. I can do everything. And I can also tilt the seat and everything. This is called an attendant control. It's already on here. If you don't need this, we can always take it off. No problem at all. Okay? The arms flip up on both sides, as I mentioned earlier. Also, you have with this, let me put it back in drive. Sorry about that. You're never going to be able to have two drivers. That's why I had to shut this one up. And I'm going to turn the front one back on, give it about 3-4 seconds, and we're back in business. So what was I going to do? I was going to show you the lights. So this chair has lights. If you look right here under this arm, there's a little button. If I tap it, you see headlights and you see tail lights. As you can see, the headlights. And you can see the tail light right here on the fender. So this chair is equipped from factory lights on the chair, okay? And we're going to turn them off. So when you charge this chair, you will take your Quantum charger and you'll plug it right here. Most of you already know this probably. You plug it right below the joystick. And as soon as the light goes from green to orange, it's from orange to green, the charger will stop charging. These are smart chargers. They know when to stop. They know when the batteries are full, then they'll cut out. So let's recap what we have here. We have a Quantum Edge Stretto power chair. The color is white. This power chair has 33 miles. It was used for less than 2 months, literally brand new. This one is only 22 inches wide instead of 24, 25. It's as narrow as you're going to get for a power chair that weighs 400 pounds with all the tilting. So it has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. It has the swing away joystick. It has the memory foam cushion bottom and back, the extra custom headrest, the attendant control right here, the solid tires, the suspension all the way around, the anchor point, the safety belt. So if you're looking for a really nice power chair where it will maneuver a little bit better in your house because it's not as big, the Stretto would be a good option. So this is the Quantum Stretto. Top speed that I saw, and it was 6.2 miles an hour. Whoop, I just saw 6.3. So 6.3 miles an hour, and when you stop, it'll stop within a few feet because it has electromagnetic brakes and the motors built in. You can also use the joystick like a gas pedal in your car. So if you just want to go a little bit slow, like a gas pedal, you would just move the joystick a little bit instead of have to change the speeds all the time, or just like a gas pedal. As I mentioned earlier, these chairs have such a great suspension. I can feel the suspension like riding on air when I turn on this chair. You can see it has no problem in the grass. All right, folks, so no problem in the grass. As long as you have nice yard and everything, you should have no problem at all. I'm going to elevate the seat so you can see the seat lift elevation. You can see it going up now. If you're going to drive this chair with the seat elevated, just do it on really nice flat surface. It's a lot better for your chair. This chair will drive 3.5 miles an hour with the seat elevated, which is unheard of. So this one here, as I said, has 33 miles, was used for a couple months, white in color, tilt seat lift, tilt recline legs. I'm going to put it back in drive so you can see the seat lift in operation while I'm standing up. 3.6 miles an hour. So walking speed is about 2.5. This is 3.6 miles an hour with the seat elevated. So you can be eye level with someone. You can grab stuff off the third or second cabinet. You can do your dishes looking down. It's got a lot of benefits. So this is the Stretto, the white power chair with 33 miles, ready to go. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.